Welcome, Guardians of the Galaxy, to another DirtyHotte video coming to you live from Mom's basement. And I welcome you to this insane, crazy, broken build video nobody talked about so far. I can't believe how broken it is. So you have to watch that video to know the most broken Warlock build in Destiny 2 right now. Well, yes, you could say that is probably clickbait, and you might not be totally wrong. But anyhow, welcome to this beautiful Destiny 2 build for Season 15, the Purple Ranger build. Okay, so Purple Ranger build for Destiny 2, it's insanely broken, it's totally broken, it's the best Purple Ranger build ever because it's the only Purple Ranger build there is. So let's start with the build core, and it's two main components here, ladies and gentlemen, Guardians of the Galaxy. For one, we have the seasonal artifact mod, the particle deconstruction. I hope that's what it's called. And Destiny 2 players might already have guessed it, why we're using that and what we are using that with, because it's one of Destiny 2 players' favorite. The weapon that breaks the game once a season, the favorite Telesto, because that one is Besto. Especially paired with the particle deconstruction, and I tell you why here in just a second. So, the particle deconstruction, what does that mod actually do? So you get bonus damage for fusion rifles. And that one stacks up to 5 times. And here comes the beautiful thing with Telesto, ladies and gentlemen. With Telesto, not Telesto, with Telesto. So with Telesto, one burst with Telesto applies the max stats from particle deconstruction, which means one Telesto burst is plus 40% damage, ladies and gentlemen, on that target. Yes. Yes, you little buggers. It's not 30%, it's 40 point something, okay? Let's just keep it at 40%. I'm not the guy for the details here, okay? So that's that. So with that said, and this is the first core of that, okay? Particle deconstruction, and pair that one with Telesto. That's where all the beautiful stuff starts. So here's the boss, and what I wanted to show you here. What we do with Telesto is we actually apply that one stack. Where is he? Where did he go? Here. So normally one stack, okay? Now you primed the boss, you switch to your heavy, which is a linear fusion. Yeah, and you just melt him away. Yeah, that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the beautiful parts of this build, and I show you that the detail in just a second. We are running particle deconstruction with stacks up to 5 times. What we are doing is we use Telesto to basically prime the boss or the heavy mob enemy, whatever. We prime that one with Telesto, and then we switch to a linear fusion rifle for that boss, where it instantly gets like the plus 40% damage applied to that linear fusion rifle. If you happen to have one with auto-loading holster, that's actually beautiful, because then you can, as soon as it's empty, you can switch back to Telesto, fire that one empty, and back to your linear fusion rifle again. That's some nice boss damage right there, ladies and gentlemen, with the Purple Ranger build. But that's not all. That's basically the core that sets the pace and the tone for that build. So we're going hard with Telesto. And if I say Telesto one more time, I'm getting crazy, because it's Telesto the Besto. So we have the particle deconstruction mod, we have Telesto, and we have a linear fusion rifle. Talking about seasonal artifact mods, that brings us to those champion modifier mods, okay? Because we're running Telesto in the linear fusion, we're gonna use the fusion thing for unstoppable champions, okay? So that said and done, we covered unstoppable champions as well. And this brings us right to the next step: artifact mods for champions. To the left, we have the anti-barrier assault rifle mod, and to the right, we have the overload bow mod. Those two mods basically define your weapon in the kinetic slot you pair with Telesto. So an assault rifle or a bow of your choice. Personally, I'm running Whispering Slap with Archer's Temper and Opening Shot, so I can hipfire that. And for the assault rifle right now, I'm running Chroma Rush with Subsistence and Rampage. Just so you know that as well. So, we are done with the weapons, ladies and gentlemen, which brings us to the mods. What mods are we going to use with this build, ladies and gentlemen? Let's start with the first row. Taking charge, quick charge, supercharged for some extra charges and extra reserves. These are basically our charge with light mods, and we use them for one purpose only. And that is plus ammo and plus handling for Telesto. So we keep Telesto going like as it would have been a primary. So you should never run out of Telesto ammo. If you don't fuck up, that is. Then we have the next set of mods with this one. The ammo finder for the fusion rifle and the seasonal ammo scavenger for linear fusion rifles and regular fusion rifles, which gives us ammo for both of these beautiful guns. Isn't that sexy? So ammo for the Telesto and the power weapon when we run a linear fusion rifle. That's some nice synergy going on here with that stuff. But that's not all. I also like to run for PV stuff concussive dampener and the sniper damage resistance mod, which gives us some more survivability. Survivability, I said it before, that's this, survivability. So, weapons down, mods down, that brings us to the next part of this build, and I'm trying to keep it at a reasonable time, that's why I'm talking so fast. The stats, we make that one quick. Go for your grenades, for discipline, 100, so maximum. And then it's more like a priority row, so recovery, strength, intellect, resilience and mobility in that order. So I would prefer recovery 50 plus, strength 50 plus, and the rest whatever you can get. Because resilience and stuff isn't that important, as well as intellect for this build. So that are these stats. Okay, so next one. The subclass. And ladies and gentlemen, here, I don't have one option for you, I have two options for you. So basically we run Void, that's for sure, but the subclasses. I divided them in solo content and group content, because for the lack of better words, it's not actually solo or group. I just use the other one for group, because then somebody can res me if I stand in red shit. So solo or group content. Basically it's more divided if you want to run Devour, or if you want to run the Chaos Accelerant Overcharge Badass Grenade. Both of these subclasses work wonders with this beautiful Purple Ranger build. And depending on which one of those two, so Devour or the Chaos Accelerant one, you use for your Purple Ranger build in Destiny 2, that also defines the exotic you're gonna use. Which means you have two options as well, covered, brought to you by DirtyHotte himself. Man. And it is, yeah, the exotics, the last point of this wonderful Purple Ranger insanely broken Destiny 2 build this season. And if you like broken builds like that, and if you're a lover of cheat sheet builds here at Mom's Basement, please leave a like, subscribe and hit the notify button. And if you're here live on Twitch, hit that follow button. And send me pictures of your stepsister in my DMs. Okay, so exotics. If you use Devour, go for Nezarec Sin, and if you use Chaos Accelerant, obviously use Contraverse Hold. We use Nezarec Sin for ability Regen, and normally I would also say Contraverse Hold, but Contraverse Hold doesn't really proc with Devour, which isn't really true. So if you proc Devour and then throw your grenade for damage, you can also run Contraverse Hold, but that's basically too much going on for people at my age, okay? So using it for Devour and throwing the grenade for damage, that might be a little too much for people at the age of around 40. Those people like me, go the safe way and use Nezarec Sin. So this is the build, ladies and gentlemen, this is the insanely broken Destiny 2 Purple Ranger build right there. One build on one slide. The famous DirtyHotte cheat sheet approach coming to you from Mom's Basement. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I think now it's time to show that build basically in action. Shouldn't there like enemies be... Ah, there you are. And there you go. That's why I actually like to run that build with Devour, because you just have to be super aggressive. Oh, that's a knight. I love it! That's better. That's much better. Oh, did he? Okay, I was actually wondering when he would cast his shield, but he was just instantly dead. Yeah. Basically like that one. That's never good. Okay. What the fuck? No! Shit. Yeah, there's a video on that. Yeah, I didn't know that before, okay? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. It was actually no challenge for the Purple Ranger.